welcome back to the MikaMiba stream. Oh my god, hi Austin. How's the music right now? Because we're gonna have to play the music out loud for the microphone because we have multiple people listening to it. Welcome to a very normal MikaMiba and Throat from Austin stream with nothing nefarious or evil. What? No!
I'm the ghoul.
Happy Saturday, everybody.
Is anyone else wearing denim today? A lot of people, when I was walking around outside, was wearing denim.
Denim, denim.
Denim, 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 denim.
Buy yourself something nice.
Ooh.
Wow.
How many is that?
I got 10 caps
That's
here.
enough for a molar, just like in the...
Today's theme is probably Fallout themed because we've been talking a lot about Fallout.
Should we do drinks?
Drink.
I'm a little thirsty, personally. Here you go, Mika. This is a straw here if you want to pull that out. There you go. Take a sippy. Oh shit! Oh shit! Whoa, shit! Brother, we got this for you, specifically to not spill.
You put a carbonated beverage in there!
We gave this to you to not spill. What was the first fucking thing you've done? Oh, shit! It goes
cry.
through the fishy. Well, yay! Thank God that's the only place it squirts out of, you know?
Yeah. How do we want to orchestrate this Fallout tier list?
Start with Los Angeles, and then San Francisco.
We found this
Oh,
tier
we're talking
list.
about vaults. Right.
Oh,
yep.
not the games themselves.
I think
Also
he meant,
not what I'm talking
I think
about.
he meant nuclear fallout.
Where we drop the bombs, Mika.
From the perspective of the TV show, it seemed like that was the order it went through.
Yeah.
If we look at episode 1, like very intro segment,
See, me and was it the CCCP that were dropping them in the West Coast?
Something like that.
Me, CCCP, same brain.
Okay. So I found this tier list. These do not include the vaults from the TV show. This is just in the games.
Vault 76.
What's on Vault 76?
You're playing the game right now.
Oh, it's Fallout 76.
Bro. I'm sorry. Can I get a drink, Austin? I'm getting Rip it and rip it, baby.
We found a specific tier list that has, S, A, B, C, D, E, and then F, Fallout, Brotherhood of Steel. Spoilers for Fallout. Okay, spoilers for the Fallout universe. Vault Tec is evil.
Oh.
What?
They allow a bunch of companies to do any experiments they wanted to in the vaults without any oversight. Each vault has its own experiment, and they're vastly ranging. Very, very different experiments among each one.
Very different.
Chemical experiments, economic experiments, many, many, many morally questionable experiments. Vault Tec bad. We're gonna just go through and find out, details.
Yippee!
We have the location, purpose, and then additional details. We also have some nice supplementary imagery from these areas. Very nice.
Looks like a wonderful vista.
Oh, yes. Oh,
We'll
yes.
never see it,
Looks
though,
like
because we're in the
Pittsburgh.
vault.
So Vault 101, it was in the capital wasteland in Virginia. A social experiment in which the overseers were granted unlimited authority over a vault intended to remain closed indefinitely.
Is Vault 101 the one you start in 3? I think that might be the Vault of 3.
Grown up in Fallout in Vault
Yeah,
101.
okay,
Yeah, that's
solid.
the base vault from Fallout 3.
Pretty solid. Liam Neeson's your dad.
I think, based on the vague information that we know, solid C tier.
Do you know the fact that you get to live?
Yeah.
I'd put it to B or A.
True.
I think the bell
We're
curve
talking relative to these.
to all vaults. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let you know if we just get a quick insane death. I think that should be C.
Okay.
Because I think D, E, and F is gonna be some heinous shit. I think just being able to live a vaguely normal life is pretty solid.
Next up, 106. Medical experiment studying the effects of psychoactive drugs released via air filtration systems. The population erupted in violence after the drugs were released. Ultimate fate of inhabitants is unknown. The drugs remained in the air supply for 200 years, causing insanity and hallucinations in survivors who entered.
okay.
Yeah, erupted in violence after drugs were released. Fallout is the future. Yeah, 2077 is when the bombs
I
canonically
think if
drop
the
in the
fate of
universe.
them is unknown, that means they literally all died, right? So
Probably.
Probably a C or a D.
Okay, I'll give it C, because I know that there are vastly worse ones. Alright, we got another Fallout 3 vault. Okay. The purpose of this one was a social experiment to study the effects of leadership conflicts. Most management positions were to be filled by a terminally ill overseer upon entry. Power systems were designed to fail after 20 years. No entertainment was provided, and the armory was provided triple the standard ordnance. It was also provided with a cloning device. A single inhabitant, Gary, was cloned repeatedly. Clones eventually turned violent and overran the vault.
What the fuck?
This one, honestly, I think would go into, like, a solid B or A tier.
Do I get to be Gary? How does that work?
Every time the man Gary was cloned, he immediately became hostile to non-clones, with each one becoming more violent.
Why would they keep doing it? I get to be Gary 1. I'd say A tier vault. If I get to be Gary,
Yeah.
I think this vault, it fucks.
Okay.
That sounds epic. If we're original, if I'm late into that vault, and I'm either a Gary or some survivor, fuck no. I'm still fine with A. Because I think, like, what is that, 50-50 odds we end up early vaulters, or we
Yeah,
get to live a
something like
peaceful
that.
life? Because I think, like, what's the cut? Gary 53 is when they actually turned, like, actually violent.
No, they've been
they're
violent.
all
They were
violent.
all started to be violent from, like,
They're
the
just
moment they
more
started
and
playing.
more violent
But it just
each
gets
time.
worse and worse.
Yeah, so put it behind Gary. Put it B. B just behind.
Vault 11 is up next. A social experiment studying a population's willingness to sacrifice individuals for the safety of the majority, using falsified threats of collective punishment. I think I've heard about this one. Vault 11 was given parameters to conduct a social experiment, which, after the blast door sealed, the inhabitants were informed that they'd have to sacrifice a fellow vault dweller every year or else everyone would be killed. This was a ruse because, in truth, if the residents were to refuse, a message from Vault Tec would play, commending the dwellers for their choice, telling them that their commitment to human life is a shining example to us all, and revealing that no one would be killed. In addition, they were informed that as a reward, the vault door would be unlocked, allowing free passage to and from the vault with the overseer's permission. So after years and years of killing all of their fellow brethren, because they think, you know, everyone's gonna get killed if they don't do it, they finally say, no, that's it, no more.
I think after
Yippee, one!
I think after generation like 1 or 2, that becomes a systematic thing, and they just keep going forever.
Like, this is how it is.
Also, how many people do they
16.
need?
It went on for 16 years, it says. Yeah, so it wasn't just selecting someone to die. You have to select an overseer, and then the overseer dies. I think.
We should do that with presidents.
Yeah.
I think
That
that'd solve
would
a
save
lot of
us
problems.
from a very difficult issue right now.
The fact that it only I would put that in A. That sounds like a nice vault, especially within 16 years. And if we get to select
that's only 16 kills.
That's only 16 kills.
That's way less deaths.
Does
than
it have a
most of these
population?
vaults.
Oh, remaining 5. There were 5 people left when they...
So we had 21 total vaulters.
Oh, no, okay, so they had a lot more people, but they were trying to, like, they had voting blocks, something, and there ended up being some kind of, like, internal coup conflict that killed everyone but 5 of them. And then they said, we're not killing anybody else, and then the vault door was opened.
So there was, some, okay.
Afterward, the 5 survivors walked the vault entrance, and they made a record of discussing committing suicide to punish themselves for the events of the last 16 years, to prevent the outside world from learning about their shameful behavior. However, even then, they were not unanimous in their decision. There's one guy who survived, everyone else got killed. One guy left.
Oh, so 1 in 20 odds. Here, roll a d20. Boo. You're
11.
Dead. You're dead.
Nope, dead. Nope,
9.
dead.
Okay, so we're all dead. Put that one 2 spots lower.
Okay, C tier.
We die normally, so I guess, still average.
Sure. Alright, Vault 111, from what I recall, is the vault that you start with in Fallout 4. The purpose of Vault 111 in Fallout 4 is to test the long-term effects of cryogenic stasis on unwilling subjects. Yeah. The thing about Vault 111 is that the all-clear signal was never received, resulting in a coup by Vault security and the abandonment of the vault. One test subject, an infant named Sean, was extracted from stasis and kidnapped by Institute agents, and the remaining subject died due to power failure, save for you, the sole survivor.
Choosing where this goes in the tier list.
Okay.
Do we go with what we know? Like, do we assume that the all-clear signal was never received entering this? Right? Or should we say, like, because that's like accidental. That's not in their plans.
So
Yeah.
we're
As if we were one of the ones cryogenically frozen, or
we're all in cryo and then just never woke up.
Like,
Yeah.
pretty much. It never will
which
wake
I think
up.
is
Yeah.
like
Very
for the
humane.
vaults, yeah.
Yeah.
Like to like just die in your sleep, or not even in sleep, like further than sleep. Like you just like went to sleep and never woke up. And I think compared to
Honestly,
everything else, that's one of the
that's
least
pretty
brutal ways to
dec-
go out.
Yeah, so I'd say like A tier.
Like honestly, in a post-apocalyptic world, to just like pass in your sleep with no knowledge of the horrors of the post-apocalyptic world is pretty A tier. Honestly, could possibly even be S tier.
Okay, next up, Vault 112. This was from Fallout 3. It was a social experiment. That just gave me hearing damage. It was a social experiment in which the inhabitants were placed in a virtual reality simulation controlled by the Overseer.
Was Mr. Beast like on the board of Vault Tec? Because these guys really like social experiments.
Well, it's just that's what people always default to.
It was designed by Overseer Stanislaus Braun for his own psychotic amusement. After entry, Braun tortured the inhabitants for centuries. Whoa! Okay, wait. So they did not know that once they entered the virtual reality pods, Braun exercised complete control over the simulation and had no means of leaving on their own. They became his playthings completely at his mercy. Dr. Braun, after becoming bored with the various simulated worlds, would proceed to virtually kill each one of them. And each time after killing them, he would wipe their memory and resurrect them in the program.
Yeah, this is like Black Mirror.
Yeah, this one seems pretty bad.
Pretty
Like
bad.
just to
Because
be,
you can
like,
die over and over and over and over
tortured
again.
by this guy for all eternity with no out.
I'd say E for that one. Like, I don't think it's the worst.
That seems pretty awful.
It seems pretty awful, but let's see for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because there's one vault, the only vault I can really remember when thinking about this tier list, that I'm putting an F.
All right, let's see. So next up is Vault 114. 114 is also from Fallout 4. This is the one where you meet Skinny Malone. Vault 114 was supposed to be a social experiment in which wealthy inhabitants would be stripped of luxury and forced to live in cramped squalor under an incompetent overseer.
Sounds pretty awesome.
The vault was never completed due to contract fraud or embezzlement. It was never completed. Never completed. Well,
Non-applicable.
it was 114, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if there's no one in there, it doesn't count.
So, yeah, this one's not that exciting. Okay, so next up is Vault 118. Oh, this is a Fallout 4 Far Harbor Vault. This is the one that I just went through in my Fallout 4 playthrough here on stream. A social experiment in which 10 wealthy residents would live in luxury, while 300 impoverished residents lived in squalor, with wealthy residents granted total authority.
That's not a social experiment. That's just the United States.
Yeah, but the thing is that the lower section of the vault was never completed, similar to the other one that we just talked about, and the inhabitants of the luxury section eventually transferred themselves into robo-brains to achieve immortality. Okay, this one's also just like, eh.
Well, I
Because, like,
guess
it's not that exciting.
Were the other, like...
it's not exciting, but we
pussy.
get to be rich. The question is, do you want to be rich and live with the same 10 people forever in the body of a robot with a brain? I'm personally gonna say no.
Yeah, that one sounds not super fun.
Like, I'd love to be rich for like 50 years and then die, but
Yeah.
having to not only be immortal but then also be a brain inside of a robot body. I'm surprised all 10 of them said yes.
I'd say like,
It's pretty bad.
yeah, like a D tier.
What
I
was
think like a D
112
tier.
I
again
mean,
to
there's
compare?
like nothing bad happens to you, which
Oh,
is
was
like why-
112 Gary? Where was Gary?
Yeah,
108.
108.
And we're
108.
108?
Definitely worse than Gary. C's like where you
We
die
put
and
Gary at
peacefully,
B?
right?
Yeah, as this goes on, trying to remember which ones were on the chart is gonna be harder and harder. Honestly,
Yeah.
we're putting numbers on here. It's more about looking into the details.
Yeah, it's bad.
Next
We
up
put it
is
in E.
Vault 12.
Ooh.
Vault 12 from Fallout 1. A medical experiment studying the effects of gradual radiation exposure. Vault 12 was built with every amenity in mind for the prospective vault dweller. Oh, this is the one that they had used for like the ads.
Yes.
This is the one they use for ads, like pre-made, pre-filled with people to like film and make content around the vault before the bombs dropped. But when the bombs actually dropped, the door didn't work as designed and didn't close all the way, and radiation gradually seeped
It
in.
looks like it was designed not to close.
Yeah.
all the way.
It was supposed to do that, but like
Yeah.
accidentally didn't close. This one's pretty fucking bad. Like, this would not be a fun one to be a part of.
I mean, this would just be like being in the like worlds. You just get exposed to radiation.
Well, no, you get ghoulified. A lot of people
there's like a
Except
1
you
in
don't
10
die.
chance that you get to be a ghoul as well.
Yeah.
Oh, so like most people
Died.
and just a
And
few...
some people
okay.
get ghouled.
The other thing is, like, what is it that causes ghoulification? Because it's not always just being irradiated.
It's one of the least talked about
What is it,
things
like
in
also
Fallout.
an STD that you can get?
No, it's just not explained at all. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
but-
Becoming a ghoul is not explored at all. The thing that explores it the most is literally the TV show. Don't the ghouls not die? They don't die. The thing is, always in the Fallout universe, there have been ghouls who talk to you, and then weird actual zombie ghouls who are like,
Yeah,
"Rah,
feral
let me
ghouls."
eat you, feral ghouls, right? The thing that actually makes you become feral versus not is only
That's-
explained.
yeah,
That's a
that's
very new
unknown.
thing in the TV show that they've introduced.
Yeah.
And especially this vault where the door closes, but it's not actually sealed to keep radiation out. You're probably stuck in that spot, slowly getting
Yeah.
ghoulified, because I don't know if the vault has the whatever
Yeah.
to make you not go feral.
Yeah. Okay, so that one, 12 E tier, you're gonna die, it's bad.
You're probably gonna die or become a ghoul, and then also probably become feral.
Yeah. Next up is Vault 13. Vault 13. This is a control vault. Oh, okay, so this is the starting vault
Of
in
Fallout
Fallout
2.
1 and 2. Precise location is west of Shady Sands.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, because the TV show and Fallout 1 take place very similar locations.
Yes, and the reference of the show is there's a moment where they're like, "Oh, the water chip's damaged." Rah!
This is one of the very few vaults in the entire universe that doesn't have
A
clear
bit.
experiment to fuck everybody over.
So there's no experiments happening. It's just a actual vault operating
Yeah.
normally. And
Yeah.
Well, why would that go in NA?
I don't know.
I feel like that would go in like S tier if
tier.
it's a normal vault that's actually functioning
Okay.
as it was intended with no experiments on
Sure.
the people.
Okay.
Like,
And
that's
I
about
guess
as good as it gets.
What's crazy is the worst thing to happen to you is your water chip to get damaged, and then just some random guy on the internet decides to play Fallout 1 and then kill everyone in the vault.
Vault 15. Vault 15. A social experiment in which a large population from diverse ethnic and religious backgrounds were forced to live together.
Yippee.
And the vault's opening was intentionally delayed by several decades.
Ooh.
Wait, that's interesting. Okay, unfortunately, we were crowded and life was very bad. There was a schism, many people left, taking with them the best equipment. Some of us tried to stay, but then they were attacked. And now, yeah. So this one also doesn't seem super
Well, go
great.
back to the rundown. Schism among the inhabitants led to the formation of 3 raider gangs and exiled inhabitants, cons, jackals, and vipers, making inhabitants form Shady Sands. So this is Shady Sands Vault number 1.
Okay. They ended up going out and building Shady Sands, which later got...
Yes.
Yes, okay.
Yes. It seems like early on in that vault, if we are like the adopters of that vault, I guess, I don't know about me and Austin, I guess you maybe are considered a diverse cultural group.
Sure.
But, right? Like,
Yeah,
I don't know
diverse
if we're,
cultural group right here.
Yeah, gamer girl. There's not many of those.
Yeah, sure, okay.
See this one? See, that's a real gamer girl.
Are we putting in... Where are we
I'd say B is fine. If you're an early adopter, it seems like it's just New York City, right? Just a bunch of people with their own preferences and cultures.
Vault 17, purposes unknown. Inhabitants were kidnapped and transformed into super mutants. This is a New Vegas vault.
We have like almost no details except they
Oh.
were eventually
So we don't even
turned
know
into super mutants.
what
Yeah.
Okay, so Lily Bowen and her grandchildren, Becky
known
and Jimmy are
inhabitants.
only known inhabitants of Vault 17. They lived in the vault until Lily was 75 years old, at which time the vault was raided by the Master's Army, who captured and kidnapped Lily and many other dwellers. Lily made it into a nightkin, while the fates of the other dwellers were
Yeah.
unspecified.
No one survived the
So
D20
seems
roll.
pretty
Yeah.
bad.
Seems like the only thing that happened is they turned into super mutants.
Well, then all super mutants like to make other people into super mutants.
Okay, so they turned other people
So
into super
this one
mutants.
honestly kind of an NA because there's not really much detail
Not
at
much
all.
detail about the actual experiment that gets done, but there
Yeah.
were still people there before they were invaded, I guess, is the assumption?
guess
that it's
so.
just Lily and her 2 kids or whatever that are left?
Yeah.
Seems like if we get more details, it seems like an alright vault.
Until she turned 75.
Yeah, then it's pretty bad. Awful 75th birthday, I'll say
Mm-hmm.
it.
Vault 19 is next. This one was a social experiment studying the effects of factionalism and means to induce paranoia and mistrust. Inhabitants
Red
divided...
versus blue.
Yeah, red versus blue. Inhabitants subjected to subliminal messaging and faked acts of sabotage. Many developed symptoms of psychosis, and the ultimate fate was unknown, but eventually occupied by powder gangers.
This also just sounds like America.
New Vegas?
Creating a fake red faction and blue faction to turn half of the people against the other half of the people.
So New Vegas in particular is the most American Fallout. Every other Fallout, it's like, this is a Fallout universe. New Vegas is like very much still has so many American stereotypes hanging around.
This one also had 2 overseers, one for each of the red and blue sides. Non-chemical and non-violent means to induce severe paranoia.
They had Geneva Conventions. Nice.
Oh! They did that. Do you know that thing that some storefronts do when they want to deter youngsters from loitering around their places? That they'll purposefully play super high-pitched sounds that adults can't hear because of hearing damage that only children can hear? They actually do that in real life.
I need one of those for my yard.
So this one doesn't seem like super great to live in, I'll be so real.
Doesn't seem super great. Seems pretty bad because you're effectively getting slotted into like war.
Yeah, I'd say like a D tier. Not like the worst ever, because it's also not chemical.
Yeah, not chemical warfare, but you're still like, your entire purpose is to live and then fight your enemy and then die.
Yeah,
Pretty much
that's
is what
pretty
it
bad.
seems forever.
That's pretty bad. Next up is Vault 21.
Vault,
Also a New Vegas vault. Social experiment studying the effects of excessive gambling.
Gambling!
All disputes were to
Keep
be
gambling!
all disputes in the vault were to be resolved through games of chance. They maintained a stable community until 2274, when Robert House successfully won ownership of the vault in a game of blackjack and converted it into a hotel.
Vegas casino survived the
Okay,
No,
apocalypse.
like-
straight up. Look at this little map here.
Yeah.
Got 1 casino, 2 casino, 3 casino,
Wow.
4, and then like a
Vault and a gift shop.
three hotels and gift shops and shit.
All conflicts and problems were solved through gambling. Everyone has a chance, and Lady Luck smiles if you play your odds right.
Have
Alright.
we placed 21 yet? Because
Let's
I'll
see
say it.
how much-
If it's
21's
just
not
life
bad.
based on Gamba, if I get to say like,
Yeah,
yo,
that's like an A tier
Austin,
for me.
you're buying.
So, yeah.
You know, like
did anything bad happen?
that sounds sick.
I mean, yeah, but like not.
well, the bad thing that happens is that the vault becomes a hotel.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound
That's
bad.
what I'm saying. That's, yeah.
Yeah.
If I get to Sweet Life and Zach and
As
Cody
in,
is
like-
the worst thing,
Like,
it
did
seems
people,
Yeah.
pretty
did it
solid.
reach a point where people were dying horrific deaths because of the gambling?
No, because they at least made it to Fallout New Vegas.
Yeah, so this could be S tier.
Pretty solid.
That's pretty solid. I mean, honestly, sure. S
I'm
tier.
honestly surprised no bad shit happened.
Yeah.
Someone gambles the fucking water chip for the entire vault.
Oh my god.
Water chip has to be the most common reason for some of the normal vaults to just go dead.
This is the plant one. We're up to the plant
Because
one.
at least oh fuck, this one's bad. Because at least there's now 3 vaults canonically that have a broken water chip. So those things be breaking. all
No
the time.
shit's be breaking. Vault 22. A research facility. This was the point of this vault was to be a research facility that studied and created genetically modified crops and flora. Okay? But a genetically modified fungal infection ended up transforming the inhabitants of the vault into spore carriers.
Yeah, plant people. You
Yeah.
become plant.
It's The Last of Us.
So
Yeah.
this was the only vault constructed in the larger Mojave region that was not assigned to house civilians. It was instead inhabited by scientists working under the auspice of experimentation with staple crops to combat global hunger prior to the Great War. An entrance sign,
So you would be a scientist if you came here.
yeah.
So like the only person who would actually get to enter this vault is like me.
Yeah, those
that's-
selected to
I'm
reside
not a
in it.
scientist.
Yeah, those selected to reside in it were dedicated to the goals of plants and whatever. Some of the most successful experiments were donated by pre-war defense contractor. As many technologies produced by Big MT.
Big MT.
That was one of the big defense contractors. Okay. The fungus turned out to be an organic Pandora's box with which many of the vault scientists effectively signing their death warrant. Yeah?
I mean, it seems like one of the worst ones.
It's pretty bad. This is the vault I was talking about where there's only one vault in my mind that I'm going to put an F. Because
Yeah,
you
this is-
become a plant person. You
Yeah.
It's
don't
literally
die.
the fucking Last of Us infection.
Yes. The coughing
So-
induced by the fungal infection was mistaken for tubular...
Tuberculosis.
I just want to specify that one sentence for me particularly makes it an F tier. Because he mistook it for TB, which he ignored.
Yeah.
Right? So that wasn't that bad compared to everything else in the... Like, he was like, TB, wah, wah. right? So that's already bad. And then they become plant people and live forever in a state of zombieism.
Oh, it's literally zombies. They're killing and eating the people.
Yeah.
This is literally The Last of Us.
Literally The Last of Us.
This is literally F tier. This is
Okay.
as bad as it gets.
As bad as it gets.
Vault 22.
F tier.
F tier.
F tier.
Fallout Brotherhood of Steel. Wait, which one? 29. This is one from Fallout 76. Vault 29 is one of the vaults built by Vault Tec, housed children's,
98%
mostly
on Black
teenagers. So, apparently... Oh, these are a bunch of students from Vault Tec University.
Fuck no, I do not want to be in a society.
Yeah, no, this vault sounds like actual hell.
Sounds like awful. Sounds absolutely terrible. So there were survivors, but all I'm gonna say is I'd rather any other age
I
group
feel like
be
this
my
is,
leaders.
This is like if the group of protagonists from Divergent were in charge of your society.
No, just no. Because here's my thing. At least young kids know they don't know shit and are gonna at least try to work things out.
Yeah.
Middle schoolers have a very like clear moral direction where middle schoolers are like, this is how things are.
Yeah.
And this is how I stand. And they ask questions, right, when things aren't going their way. High schoolers don't know shit. They're usually
They
pretty...
think they know
but they
shit,
think
though.
they're adults.
They think they're adults and want to act...
Yeah.
20-year-olds, collegers... They know nothing, think they know everything, and have a very, very, very dumb way of living, which is spending all their money.
Yeah.
I'm surprised there's still survivors of that vault.
Yeah. You know what this one sounds like?
The rich kids, too. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they're rich teenagers.
Oh, God, it's worse than the plant vault,
Which are some of the worst people in
Yeah,
society.
we're putting this one after 22.
I don't want to interact...
Next up is vault number 3. Oh, this is also a control vault.
Nice.
Wait. This sounds exactly the same as the other one from Fallout 1.
vaults should-
Attended as one of 17
This
control
one's
vaults.
also near the Vegas Strip, which means it's close to the casinos.
For decades after the Great War, all was going well until a water leak occurred, forcing the residents to open the vault for the first time and help. After the original inhabitants of 3 opened their doors, they began trading with other communities and establishing connections with the outside world. For a couple of weeks, it was peaceful. However, the increased trade also brought the vault to attention of a drug-addicted raider tribe known as the Fiends. Successfully conned themselves into the vault, upon which they killed the inhabitants and claimed the vault for themselves.
Familiar.
There doesn't really seem to be like, because we're not really concerned with what happens potentially after the vault
Just
opens.
when we enter, and this is another control vault, so I guess we put it with the other ones, which I think we put in B.
B, okay.
Which is just, or B or A, which is just we live a normal life.
Yeah.
This could be A, because they live a normal life until then.
I'd say B. I'd say keep it on B. Okay.
What's our next vault? Then?
Next up is Vault 34.
3-4.
A social experiment in which inhabitants were provided access to an overstocked armory with no security measures.
Yeah.
Inhabitants manually installed locks on armory and restricted access to vault security. A schism over these measures led a group to leave and form the Boomers tribe. Yeah, something about radiation. They damaged the reactor cooling events and ended up exposing everybody in it.
At least they ain't the water chip, am I right, Jet?
Vault 34. Where do we feel like this one? I feel like maybe like a...
So we get a gun?
Yeah, I feel like this one's kind of crazy, but like...
I want a gun.
I'd say honestly a solid C, because it could be a lot worse.
Yeah. If
But,
I
like-
get a gun, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Pog, gun.
Fallout social experiment time. I got a gun right here. I'm gonna put it on the desk, and we're gonna see what happens.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm...
You better reload that.
You're dead. You're dead.
Oh, wait.
You're dead. You're dead.
Kills you dead.
You're dead 3
Kills you
times,
dead.
bro.
I kill you
I
dead.
killed you 3 times. That's really tough. Trick shot. Trick shot.
What are you doing?
No, I was trying to pop the... That's how you do it. Okay.
That 76%. No, it failed. In game, of course. It's all for funsies. You need some ammo. Here you go,
Need
brother.
some ammo.
Here, I'll take some caps for your ammo there. Oh, should we do
Russian roulette.
Here, we'll spin it. We'll spin it. One for you. How do I?
My Fallout Vault experiment is going well.
All right. Well, we're just doing one. All right.
I did it.
This
How do I prime this? Is it just it shoots?
Oh, you can pop it out.
This you gotta pull that back and you hear the click. That
Hear the
means
click.
it's loaded.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm good. Austin? Okay, you're fine.
Oh, fuck.
Mika. You're dead. You're dead. That's crazy.
The whole point of this gun is you spin it each time. You put one bullet in, and then you spin it each time. Grab that.
Oh, you spin it each time? Okay.
And then put out. Spin it.
Oh, chat's good.
Chat's
okay,
safe.
now
Chat,
one.
chat, you're
Now
safe.
Now you
one.
gotta do-
Gamba to see which one of us dies first. Gamba. Who wins?
Oh
Nope. All good.
Oh, all good. All right.
no! We're just playing. This is buckshot roulette.
Yeah.
Like the video game that just came out.
Like the video game.
Oh! He's dead. He's dead.
Oh no! This is why I shouldn't gamble. Do you want to continue going through this?
Just give him a stim pack.
I don't know if I have a stim pack.
Rah, I'm the ghoul. I can't die. I'm the ghoul.
R.I.P. Dad, you would have loved Russian roulette.
I would have loved Russian roulette.
Okay, we are back. We are back.
Devint.
Haven't.
Devin, or are you dev out?
Dab out.
Next up is Vault 51.
81.
51. This is a Fallout 76 vault. A social experiment in which a Zax AI was tasked with selecting an ideal overseer from the vault population. The AI began manufacturing crises to test the abilities of the inhabitants, and when the crises eventually escalated to lethal threats, the direct manipulation was encouraged the remaining inhabitants to kill one another. That's fun. Oh, this is from the Nuclear Winter game mode, Battle Royale in Fallout 76 that they made. Bro, we finally have Fallout and Fortnite. I'd say this one seems like a D tier. Vault
Fine, I'll go fight the
75.
permanents.
Oh,
Thank you.
this one is a Fallout 4 vault.
Yippee!
Oh, this is this one. Okay.
Oh.
This is a social and medical experiment vault, okay, in which a eugenics program was used to breed young inhabitants into perfect soldiers. Test subjects eventually revolted against the researchers and was eventually occupied by gunners. This was the Malden Middle School one. Yeah, so they made this vault built into a middle school, so if the bombs were to go off during school, all the students could go into the vault. The thing that happened is I believe this was the one where they separated parents and children, killed all the parents, and killed any of the children that wouldn't separate from their parents, and then used all the children for trying to breed perfect soldiers. Yeah,
is
genetic
Halo.
modification and hormonal treatments.
This is just Halo.
This one's real bad. I think this one goes straight into E tier.
I'd say
Or
maybe
F tier. I forgot
Yeah.
that one's like lower. Next up is Vault 76, a control starter vault that you escape from in,
Is this-
okay, Vault 76, control vault, official vault of the Tricentennial, Vault Tec Vaults America, something, one of 17 control vaults. So this one, honestly, in terms of ones to live in, I'd go A or S tier. Oh! Vault 77 is up next, okay? A social experiment in which a single man was locked in the vault with only puppets.
Fuck you, man. Hey,
An
a prisoner.
unknown inhabitant was feared to the point of
you.
superstition.
Can we know why this single guy was like? Did this guy like cut off one of the Vault Tech guys like in traffic? Like, what did this guy do to get locked in a vault with exclusively puppets?
One man and a crate of puppets. Hello, open up, you forgot all the other fucking people.
It's just crazy. What did this guy do?
Oh my
What
god,
did
I don't
this
even
guy
know.
do?
I don't know what he did.
I want to know what this guy fucking did. Was he like one of the Vault Tech people's in-law? Like, did they just really not like their sister's husband or something? Like, what's their deal with fucking this guy over in particular?
He was isolated with nothing but a government-issued puppet ration.
Day of the war, he called out for the others, hearing no response, and went to the vault. That's just all we get?
That's all we get.
Someone at Todd Howard and ask why they wanted to fuck him over in particular.
Where are we putting 77? I mean, that one sounds like terrible for your mental.
I put that in F, just
F?
above like the one where you kill kids. Like that.
Sure, we'll put that there.
Because at least you get to live.
Vault 79 is up next. 79. It was supposed to be a secret service facility intended to house the United States gold reserves. A reactor leak killed or ghoulified most agents assigned to the vault, and survivors were rescued by the residents of Vault 76 during an attempted heist of the gold reserves. Oh, the number in Vault 79's designation was chosen in reference to the atomic number of gold. That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. This one seems pretty generic,
yeah, we
honestly.
just die eventually, I guess?
Yeah, you just kind of die eventually. Yeah, people break in and try and steal the gold.
And we get killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
So honestly, like, C tier?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Vault 8 is up next. Fallout 2 Vault, also a control,
Vault.
was intended to open and recolonize the surface 10 years after the bombs dropped, was designed to house 100 or so people.
Okay,
due to
I know this
logistical
place.
errors, Vault 8 received a shipment with hundreds of water
Yeah.
chips meant for Vault 13.
Yeah.
Oh.
This is a plot device because also in Fallout 2 your water chip fails, and you're like, oh, a place got 100 of them. Let me go see what that's about.
Yeah, and then you die.
Or you win.
Okay, so where we maybe put an 8 here.
Normal Vault, run out of water chip eventually is what it seems like.
Mm-hmm. B,
It's-
A.
It's weird for this. I think it's a B. 'Cause
Okay.
It seems like we just live normal life.
Okay.
I'm surprised at how many of these are normal life.
Yeah,
to be
honestly.
honest.
Next up is a Fallout 4 vault that I have explored. A research facility in which the scientists in a secret sector of the vault would work to develop a universal disease cure via experiments on an unwilling civilian population. Operations sabotaged by the Overseer due to moral objections, the researchers were sealed within their section of the vault with no means of escape or contact, and the researchers tried to continue their work by experimenting on mole rats, and, you know, they all eventually perished. The thing that happens in this one is that you go into this vault, and it seems pretty fine. You end up finding this, like, teenage guy who is a drug addict, kind of, and he ends up, like, going into the secret other parts of the vault to, like, hang out or whatever, but he ends up getting bitten by one of the diseased mole rats and ends up almost dying. And then you, as the player... You, as the player, end up having to go into the abandoned section of the vault and find the disease cure, but you only find one of them. And you, if you get hit by one of the mole rats, end up getting a permanent 5 or 10% debuff. And you have to choose whether or not to give the cure to this kid who's about to die, or use it on yourself to get the 10% debuff back. And if you don't get that debuff.
And what does the kid get you?
Quest success XP.
Well, see you, bud. Unfortunate, that happens in the wasteland.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So this place, disease seem normal, run-of-the-mill.
Yeah.
Filled with rats.
Probably bad when they were being tested on, like, earlier, but, you know, it was more just general disease to then be cured from. So, like, honestly, I'd say, like, C tier, maybe. Because there's, like, some chemical experimentation, but, like, not the worst thing ever. That's 81,
Could be
yeah.
worse. Could turn you into a plant.
Yeah. Next up is 87. Fallout 3 Vault. Oh. Research facility studying the effects of the forced evolutionary virus, or FEV, on humans. The civilian population was used as test subjects.
FEV, the thing that turns you into ghouls?
Well, not exactly.
It's not discussed directly, but it turns
Yeah.
you into a super mutant, which is another...
Oh my god, he's in his little house. FEV is kind of an attempt to, like... Yeah, it's like, there are multiple strains for specific goals. The super mutants were created by one of the strains, like... It's a whole thing. But the inhabitants ended up being transformed into super mutants and seized control of the vault. Super mutants kidnap humans from all over the wasteland and bring them to the vault to be mutated. They've been doing so for nearly 200 years, or until their source of FEV started to run out. And now that's why all the super mutants are around the wasteland looking for a new source of the virus. So I'm thinking Fallout Vault 87, you know, E or F.
Get yoked out.
Sure, I'm sure a lot of them
shredded.
died.
Get shredded.
I'd put this one in F tier, honestly.
It's because you don't want to be fucking yoked out of your mind. Yoked out of your goddamn gourd.
Ooh, okay. This is a DLC vault from Fallout 4.
Oh.
Testing facility for the experimental productivity boosting equipment to be used in other vaults. Was never completed. The overseer became a ghoul and eventually recruited the sole survivor to help complete the other vaults experiment. So this one, honestly, kind of an NA as well.
Because no one actually lives in there?
Yeah, it's also, yeah. Fallout 3 vault. Oh, fuck. Vault 92. The purpose was a medical experiment testing means to induce aggression using white noise. The inhabitants were driven insane and eventually killed each other, and the vault later became infested with bloatflies and mirelurks. Wait, the world's best musicians were invited to Vault 92 with the promise to preserve musical talent during the Great War. And in reality, the vault was geared specifically for experimenting with white noise generators that implanted subliminal messages into the minds of its resident population, designed to test the validity of implanting combat suggestions in human subjects.
You got Ray Charles, Elvis Presley, Buddy Holly, Rock and Roll Trio, the Drifters, the Clovers, the Diamonds, all the fucking quartets, all going in there listening to white noise.
They eventually killed each other.
Yeah. Elvis Presley took his fucking guitar. Fuck you, Ray Charles.
Do you think Elvis still got killed in the toilet in this world?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think he was the last one left.
Honestly, I feel like this one's bad, but it's not as bad as F, so I'd say E maybe. 94 is next. The purpose of Vault 94 was a social experiment to test the viability of pacifist belief systems in post-apocalyptic conditions. All inhabitants were members of a non-violent religious community, save a single Vault Tec employee.
That's gotta be me, because my ass would not be invited to that vault.
A Vault Tec observer.
Like, the most complex game of what's it called?
Among Us.
Secret Hitler,
Yeah.
ever.
A Vault Tec observer confessed to the experiment and urged inhabitants to arm themselves for safety purposes. Advice was ignored, and the vault was eventually massacred by paranoid outsiders.
The super mutants showed up. 1v1ing a super mutant as a pacifist with no weapon.
Oh, go pick up food, Austin.
But for the record, Vault 69, S tier.
Again, if you're not the one guy, you're just probably a child of incest.
I mean, how many lesbians do you think you're in that vault, though?
I mean, hey, power to them. Power to them.
Okay.
They'd have a great time, that's all I'm saying.
Unless you're exactly.
That would be, you know what the actual social experiment?
Everybody in that vault having a great time.
Imagine social experiment, Vault 69 is the one
guy.
with 99 girls, and they're all gay. That's the social experiment.
The guy is just so excited about being selected for this vault, and
then
no one wants to fuck him.
No one wants to fuck him. He has to spend the rest of his days shooting a shot and getting shot down at least 99 times.
Oh my god. White noise vault, but it makes you gay.
White noise vault, but it makes you gay.
This one, honestly, not the worst. I'd say A or B.
How many people were in there besides the one Vault Tec employee?
A lot, apparently. So honestly, that one seems pretty fine. Vault 95. Okay, so this was a social and medical experiment in which addicts were given experimental rehabilitation treatments and were encouraged to remain clean. But then they were informed of a secret stash of chems and drugs. The inhabitants initially recovered from addictions, but rapidly descended into violence once informed of the secret stash and was eventually occupied by gunners.
Medical experiment for addicts. So if I was added in there, there would just be a secret stash of Latino women.
That's your drug? That's your drug of choice, Davin?
I wish I was wearing the Latino-holic shirt right now so bad. It's my drug of choice.
Oh my god.
For MikaMiba, it's just various fidget toys.
It was 5 years. A Vault Tec agent masquerading as a fellow resident planted a hidden stash of drugs and thoroughly documented the, resulting whatever. Yeah, the revelation of the drug stash immediately destroyed the residents' family-like bonds and resulted in violence, with some residents immediately succumbing to their urges and others resisting in an attempt to hold true to the program. Others realized that the situation was intentional and recorded their anger at being deceived and exploited by Vault Tec. I'd say this one's maybe
pretty bad.
D tier, because it's worse, but not the worst.
Yeah.
Next up, actually last up, is Vault 96. Last vault on this specific thing. Oh, hello, Austin. A research facility intended to monitor and study mutated wildlife using genetic engineering to develop anti-mutant countermeasures, staffed by only 5 individuals. Automated security measures threatened to execute inhabitants if they failed to meet quotas due to the secret and unethical nature of the research. Inhabitants eventually attempted to sabotage security systems and escape, but failed and were killed. Oh, this is also a 76 vault.
Yeah, so, well, most of the Fallout 76 vaults are just going to be everyone dies.
Yeah.
Because when the game was first created,
Oh,
there were no people in the game.
True.
So every vault you could possibly find that's currently in the game
Gotcha.
isn't going to have any survivors.
Okay, so after, the failed escape attempt from the original inhabitants failed and everyone died, a doctor ended up retaking this vault and using the resources for his work on FEV.
Okay.
Okay,
So everyone does die. They die Squid Game style.
Yeah.
Pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. Baseline, though, it's not, like, the worst.
Imagine having to go through Squid Games, but you know you're
Oh,
gonna die.
the vault was made up of only 5 human residents.
Oh.
And they were all scientists.
So-
Apparently, Vault Tec built in some kind of, like, quota on specific experiments that they had to do.
Oh, and they ran out of stuff.
Yeah, they ran out of stuff and weren't able to keep up with the quotas, and was then killed by the mainframe.
Tough.
Yeah. So, D tier? Or E?
I guess it's one of those things where you can see the death coming, at the very least.
Yeah.
Yeah, bottom D, sure.
Okay,
We actually have a bit of a bell curve going.
Yeah. Okay, so to recap, this whole category that we've gone through is the vaults in the canonical materials. There we go. There's us looking at all the vaults.
We did it.
Yippee! Woo! Oh, full tier list. Here's our recap of the full tier list. If you remember which ones are which,
Solid
that's
bell
good.
curve. Yeah, if you remember which ones are which. 13 and 21 were apparently pretty good. I think the threshold for death is B and lower,
Yeah.
right? Like everything at B and lower, you're
Usually
probably gonna
dead.
die or be worse than dead. Mm-hmm. Everything A and above, you get to live and be generally okay.
Well.
Oh,
good song. I am very happy that we got to do this today, and we got to learn more about Fallout. We will see you next time. Go eat some food, go drink some water, go take care of yourselves, take your meds, take a nap. Have a good Saturday.
fuck bitches, get money.